Hey everyone, I just figured I would really quickly make this video while I had the chance. It's just basically, I want to talk about the importance of, when bouncing out files, doing things kind of the right way, or the less bad way is a good way of putting it. I just see a lot of people, they'll go and they'll bounce out stuff, and I've made this mistake lots and it ends up badly. I'll give you an example. So here's something I've sort of been working on a little bit, and I'll just play a little bit for you. So let's just say, you've mixed your song, and at the end, like, it finishes, and like, sort of thing, like it finishes and whatever, and then you go like, okay, this song is mixed, I am going to bounce it out. So you go render, and you go alien, work in progress, let's go, let's call it something, let's add a tail. What's going to happen is you bounce it out, entire project, and this is the real kicker here. But what you're going to do is you're going to render one file. Okay, so your rendering's done, and I'm just letting you all know the actual audio is going to look very small, and it's just because I rendered it without turning the master back up. But what's going to be a bad thing is I just took a screenshot. You guys can't see the other screen, but I just took a screenshot, and it's the mistake that you've made. There's a ton of empty space in your project, and I'll tell you, I did this on purpose. Right here, tiny little inconspicuous amount. You have no idea how it got there, but now it's made the track 8 minutes long. So here's the way that you should get in the habit of doing it. Your song ends there. Time select. Scroll out if you have to. You want to get the whole time selection. It seems more tedious. It does seem way more tedious. But it'll lend you better results, and it prevents that from happening. The important thing is that if you time select it, you have exactly where you want the song to end. And it means that while you're like, mixing and like making an album and whatnot, all this little bit of space here, but there's just a little bit of space here at the end, and that's enough time for during an album for the listener to prepare for the next song. I'll give you another example. Same sort of thing. This is in Pro Tools this time, but the point still stands again. Same sort of thing if I were to bounce this out. Teeniest, weeniest little bit of audio here. Just this tiny little amount here, out here. But you're like, I'm going to bounce out. I'm not going to select anything. I'm just going to go bounce mix. Why is that my total length? But the same sort of deal. It's like, why is my song so long? So once again, just time select. Once again, it's tedious, but watch. My point is, you should just always time select before you bounce. But, ultimately, that's your goal. Time select before you bounce. It'll solve you a lot of issues in the long run.